Oh my god, hi. I feel like I'm doing a face reveal right now. I did not really think about how I wanted to intro this video. Hi, my name is Wyatt. I am the creator of the Reality Room YouTube channel, which originally was just going to be an edits channel. That was all it was gonna be. I had no intentions of doing anything like this, like what I'm about to do. I hope that my background looks okay. It's a little bit dark and I made my light purple. I don't know if it'll look good on camera. I won't know until I edit. Basically, I just wanted this channel to be edits and compilations and stuff like that. But I feel like I have a very, it's a small audience. It's a very small audience. But, I grew my channel a little bit. And in order to be monetized on YouTube, you have to kind of make content that's your own. I can't just make compilation videos of housewives and get paid. So I basically did all of that just for fun, but I feel like, you know what, I have a small little audience, why not make some content that's original and that's my own? It's just gonna be commentary. So basically, oh my god, I'm getting really ahead of myself. Kind of what I'm thinking is I want to start making maybe every Sunday, or I don't know, I don't have a schedule or anything, but every so often I want to make housewife related, I don't want to call it drama videos. I don't want to stir up tea. I don't want to feel rumors. I just kind of want to give the housewife fans a place where they can come and get housewife headlines and what's going on in housewife world and give little updates. I also was thinking I could watch Salt Lake City or Beverly Hills, which is now coming to an end. But, I could watch the shows and then maybe the day after give a play-by-play of what happened and my opinion. I might do that. I don't know. Everything is very whatever I want to do, whatever I feel like doing, and I don't have a schedule or anything. For now, I figured I could do a little video giving housewife headlines, and maybe once a week I'll do a video like that. I don't know. I'm figuring it all out. We'll see how successful this goes and how much I like doing it, and I'm just gonna kind of go from there. Let me start off really quick. Just give you guys a background of who I am. My name is Wyatt Ford. Wyatt, I mean, it's not like I'm anybody. I'm a nobody. I'll leave my Instagram down below if you want to follow it. I had a YouTube channel where I just did vlogs and stuff. I don't really do that anymore. I had that channel for a while. I also used to be into makeup. Haven't really done makeup in a while. I do kind of want to get back into makeup, maybe more on the makeup artist side, doing other people's makeup. But yeah, and I'm a college student. So, that's basically my life as being a student. I have always been enthralled with the Real Housewives. I think I started watching Housewives when I was 10. I'm 22 now, so I have been watching Housewives for forever. I watch every franchise. I haven't missed a season probably since I was 10, dead ass. Yeah, I'm just a big Housewives lover. That's kind of why I wanted to start my Reality Room channel. Again, I mostly just wanted to do edits. I really had no intentions ever of doing videos like this where I show my face. I just didn't really want to. I did that on YouTube for a long time and I just kind of was over it. So, but here I am. I'm back. But anyway, enough about me. I'm sure as I continue to make these videos, I'll talk more about myself, as I tend to do. I have a page of notes on all things that have been going on in the Housewives world, and I figured every week I'll do a little recap of what's going on in the Housewives world. And also I have this microphone, but it's not actually plugged in right now because I couldn't find the freaking cord. The other cord, it comes with 2 cords. I couldn't find the other one to plug it in. So it's just here to look really official, but I'm not actually talking into it. I'm so fake. So with all that being said, let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the Kathy Hilton TMZ interview that recently just came out. I think it just came out yesterday. So Kathy Hilton was in Beverly Hills with Faye Resnick, who is, I guess, a friend of the family. She's been featured on Beverly Hills for years, going back years and years and years. She's always been brought on as Kyle's friend, but I guess I'm assuming she's just kind of a friend of the family. I know that Faye is also friends with Kris Jenner, which I know Kyle and Kathy also are, but I just thought it was interesting that Faye was in this TMZ interview. So anyways, Kathy was stopped by TMZ and she was basically interviewed about everything that's going on right now in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills scene. The interview starts off with the reporter asking Kathy where her relationship stands with Kyle, and she literally says, "We will see." I have a lot to say about this Rinna and Kathy situation. I have like some opinions. Some of them might be kind of unpopular because I know that the fans are really siding with Kathy. To me, Kathy Hilton is a very private person. She doesn't do stuff like this. So I just think it's interesting that she's even talking to TMZ. But I think that Kathy is getting sucked in a little bit to this like housewives world, which I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think it's interesting to see how she is kind of changing and evolving, and she's kind of playing the game, we'll say, playing the game. Later on, she's asked about returning to the show and if she would want to come back next season, and Kathy basically says the only way that she's coming back is if Lisa and Erica are gone. I feel like she might still do it if Erica's there. Yes, she talks about how she will not come back if Lisa is there, and she also says that Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane are bullies. And then at the end of the interview, the reporter asks what Faye's take is on all of this, and she says that it breaks her heart and that she's been friends with Kathy for 30 plus years and she knows her heart. So yeah, I thought it was interesting that Kathy even talked to TMZ. I kind of wasn't going to talk about this because it wasn't on my sheet of things to talk about. But yesterday, Lisa Rinna, and I think they're all gone now, so I'll have to dig them up just to post them as I'm going on Lisa Rinna's Instagram. She literally put this on her story. The housewives are at it, honey. Yesterday, Lisa Rinna went on this whole tirade about Kathy Hilton. She posted a lot of things on her Instagram. She posted even something about, oh my God, I don't want to get it wrong, so I should probably not really talk about it. I'll put it on the screen. But it was something about Kathy shipping Paris away to, you know, the camp. If you guys don't know, Kathy Hilton, I don't know the whole story. I can't remember. I watched the Paris documentary years ago and Paris talked about it. But Kathy sent Paris to some like school, like a discipline school kind of. So Lisa kind of touched on that on her Instagram. I mean, she was not holding back. She was not holding back at all. That is what is happening right now with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Next week is part 3 of the reunion. I have heard rumblings. And this is the other thing that, like, I don't want to say it pisses me off, but I think it confuses the fans. But I heard that production did cut all of the receipts that Lisa Rinna brought about the Kathy Hilton drama. I heard that production edited it all out. Again, these are just online rumors, so I don't know. We'll have to wait until next week to see. I think it's confusing the fans why Rinna seems so outraged and upset when on the show they're not actually airing what is happening, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I'm more on the side of just like, I want to know what happened. I'm trying not to like pick a side. I know Twitter they love Kathy. And I love Kathy. I'm not even saying I don't like either of them. But for me, and it's always been like this for me, Housewives is just, it's lighthearted. It's not supposed to be that deep. I think Rinna's taking it way too far, doing all the stuff that she does on Instagram. It's too much. It's supposed to be lighthearted shade. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be drama for sure. I love me some drama. But, like, I mean, come on. Like, do we really have to, like, send all these people hate and, like, all this crazy stuff? No, we don't have to do any of that. So, anyway, it'll be interesting to see part 3 of the reunion next week and see what actually comes out about Kathy, because I think that next week is the final part of the reunion, if I'm not mistaken. Moving on, last week at BravoCon, we got the RHONY cast reveal. The news of the new Real Housewives of New York cast was revealed at a Watch What Happens live taping on Sunday night last week during BravoCon, when the ladies surprised fans by walking on stage. I don't really have much to say on the new cast. I think who knows how it's going to play out until it actually airs. I mean, nobody knows if it's going to be good. I don't have much to say on the new cast other than I hope the show is good. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, I miss my OGs. And last week at BravoCon, rumors were swirling about the return of our favorite RHONY OG ladies to the Real Housewives of New York Legacy show, which does seem like it's happening now. It seems like since the new RHONY cast has been solidified and they are set to be filming, I'm hoping that within the next few months, the Legacy show will start filming. That is like what I'm praying for. I want my OG ladies back. I love them. They're just like TV gold. I would love to see Dorinda, Sonia, Luann. I would love to see Bethany, although I know she's not, like, there's no way she's coming back. But Bethany, Jill would be funny. I know they keep saying they want Tinsley back. I don't really love Tinsley, but you know, Tinsley, sure, why not? I think it'd be fun to have Aviva or Heather back. I think that would be a good solid cast. I think they need to get Bethany though. I really want Bethany back. And actually, speaking of Tinsley, during BravoCon, one of the producers was talking about how Tinsley was actually supposed to be on the Ultimate Girls Trip 3 cast, but she wasn't because she was busy with her personal life and whatever. But he did say, hopefully we will be seeing Tinsley very soon. So I'm thinking that that means she is going to come back and do the Legacy show. I'm interested to see if the Legacy show's ratings will be higher than the new RHONY, because I kind of think that they're gonna have better ratings. It's hard to tell though, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I have so many more things in my notes. I have lots of things about BravoCon, and I'm like, do people even care about BravoCon anymore? It happened so long ago. Oh my gosh, okay, so we have to talk about how Jen Shah showed up to BravoCon. Apparently she wasn't invited, or she was uninvited, or something like that. I don't know exactly the semantics, because I don't think that anyone knows the truth. I don't think, Jen said one thing, other people are saying another. But I think probably what happened is she was invited before she pled guilty, and then she was uninvited once she pled guilty. And I don't know, maybe she signed a contract already, so she still got paid. Because basically, Jen, people were kind of clowning her for coming, and they were like, why is she there? She wasn't invited. And then Jen took to Twitter and said she was invited, and she was getting paid to be there, and basically, F you. She said, anyone believing I crashed anyone's party needs a reality check. I am the party. Also, I'm getting paid for BravoCon. Stop worrying about where I'm at. If I wasn't at your event, party, or panel, then it wasn't worth my time. Thank you for keeping my name in your mouth and trending. Well, let's be honest. I think the reason you weren't at any panels is because they disinvited you. They didn't want you to come. I really don't know what to make of Jen Shah in general. I love Salt Lake City, and I loved Jen. I remember when I watched the first season of Salt Lake, I was like, oh my god, this girl is amazing TV. She is gold. So good. But now that it comes out that she was scamming elderly people, it's like, come on, I don't know if I can get behind that. I mean, I can't get behind that. So I liked Jen, but I feel like a lot of people are in this weird spot where they're like, well, she's a good housewife, but I feel like she's kind of messed up. And it doesn't help that on Salt Lake every week she is pleading her innocence, although we know in real time she's already pled guilty. So it's just kind of awkward, to say the least. But I don't know. I think a lot more is going to come out about Jen, and I think right now she probably has to be quiet because she still is waiting to be sentenced. But I feel like after she's sentenced, she's going to say, I took the plea deal because it provided me less time in jail, but I'm still innocent. They just had too much evidence against me. I think she's going to try to spin it somehow. So we'll see how that plays out. At one of the Watch What Happened Lives tapings, they played Squash That Beef, which is a infamous game on Watch What Happens Live. Vicky Gunvalson and Ashley Darby played Squash Their Beef. They were the first, I don't know if they were the first, but they were two that played. And that was very awkward to watch. I love Vicky, but it does seem like Vicky can be very rude to other housewives. So it was just like hard to watch. Because apparently her and Ashley Darby did something for like press and Vicky was like rude to her. So they played the game and Vicky was like, well, I didn't know who you were. I didn't know you were a housewife. And then, you know, it's just like very awkward. It's very awkward when someone is being blatantly rude. Like, why can't you just be nice, Vicky? And then more people will love you. And I adore Ashley. She is so sweet. She's so pretty. She is just such a good housewife. Oh, Caroline Manzo and Teresa played Squash Your Beef. They did not squash their beef. I don't know what else to say. If you know the history, you know the history. At this point, it kind of seems silly. Like, just get over it, squash it. But they did not squash that beef. I think it would be interesting to have Caroline back on New Jersey, maybe for like a season or two. I just think she would give like a little bit of a shake-up, maybe next season. But I also think Caroline's kind of moved on, which, like, good for her. I think this will be the last thing I talk about. I don't want to make this, like, too long of an episode, as if I'm, like, a fucking scripted series. Oh, my God. Heather and Terry Dubrow sell their famous Newport Beach chateau for $55 million. The Real Housewives of Orange County star and her botched surgeon husband sold their 22,000 square foot property for $55 million, making it the most expensive sale of the year in Orange County real estate, according to ET. $1 million listing, Los Angeles star Josh Altman reportedly held the listing. $1 Million Listing was a show that I watched way back. I haven't watched it in like so many seasons, but I was into it for a little bit. So I think that's interesting that they use like another Bravo celebrity to sell their house. I kind of love that. Heather goes on to say, with 2 kids at college, we've been thinking about our next move. We just bought a cool penthouse in LA, wink wink, and sometimes the universe shows you the right direction. Change is exciting. I don't think that this is necessarily confirmed, but I think Heather is trying to be like, hey, I'm moving to LA. Can I get on a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, please? Which actually makes me like kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie, because I love Heather with the OC women. I like her with Tamra and Vicky and Shannon. I would love to see Megan King back on OC, but I think it'll be interesting to see now that Heather is kind of hinting at this potential Housewives crossover. I would love to know if she'll be on the upcoming season of Beverly Hills. I think only time will tell. I think she will bring an interesting dynamic to Beverly Hills. I can't quite picture where she'll fit in on that show and on that cast, but I would be interested to see it. Heather's a good housewife. I like her. She's, you know, she's funny. She's a little snooty. She's a little rich, but I mean, why else do we watch Housewives? I want to see rich women flaunt their stuff, you know? Anyways, thank you for watching. If anyone stuck around, thank you so much. This, like I said, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna do this, but I don't know. I think it would be fun every Sunday to do this, potentially. Also, I was thinking it would be fun to do, like, a live stream every Sunday and just do this live, but we'll have to see how this all goes first. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I'll leave like my Instagram and stuff. We'll see. I might keep doing this. This was fun. It's fun to like talk about all this because I genuinely, when I tell you like I am a diehard Housewives fan, I have been watching for years, literally since I was a child. So no, I love the Housewives. It's great TV. And I really don't have any, like, friends or anyone that I talk Housewives with. I talk, like, me and my mom. She's the one who got me into Housewives. I'll talk to her about it sometimes. But she's obviously not as invested as I am. She's, like, a middle-aged woman who, like, has a 9-to-5. Like, she doesn't just have time to, like, go on Twitter and, like, look at Housewives tea, you know? So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I don't really know when I'll see you next, but I will see you very soon. And yeah, subscribe, like this video. Okay, bye.